Oh, say yo, everyone. How y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and I am having problems. I've spent about the past 20 minutes, actually more than the past 20 minutes. I spent like the past few hours trying to debug all this. I'm trying not to swear here because it's gotten to the point where I want to swear, and excuse me. But yeah, yeah, this has gotten all this has gotten to the point where I want to swear. So for y'all to fill y'all in, I have been planning to do Lego City Undercover today. Y'all saw it just briefly there. And mainly because I'm suffering a bit of a migraine today. It's not bad. It's medication's taking hold and helping with the pain and everything. But I had planned on changing out a what I call the slate here. What you're seeing right on front. This is the starting soon slate. Then we'll be going to the live slate and intermission because I'm starting to like having chat up on screen. Because like right now, Mustafa's saying nice things, and I very much appreciate it, Mustafa. I very much do, and yes, I know I will be rewarded in one way or another. But I really don't care about the rewards. It's about actually being nice to people. Respect thy mother and thy father. And just being a general nice, good person and helping the elderly. And make me feel old as dirt. But yeah, I had planned on doing Lego City Undercover because that Lego games do not require any real thinking. Not They have not ever since basically the first Lego game on computer. But that's not gonna work. So I had also kind of planned on doing a Warhammer 40K Space Marine anniversary edition, but that would be a bit too loud, I realized. I could do Earth Defense Force Iron Rain, but that's also a bit too loud, I realized. I could do Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, but I'd actually have to set that up, and that's more delays for y'all. I already understand this is getting a little like get on with like the Monty Python get on with it already. So let us. I'm just there's going to be a black screen. So let's see. Action adventure games, Lego City Undercover's already on here, but it's going to claim. But what I got right now is going to claim it's not a video game. For looter shooters, I've got EDF, Wing Diver. Ooh, I've got Iron Rain already on here. But yeah, but that's a bit too loud. For Mecha, I have Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. That's got flashing lights and everything. Can't have that. The new Armored Core. Can't have that. Metroidvania Carrion. That's actually a bit of thinking. Dragon, a game about a dragon, one of my favorite games of all time. But that's just a bit too much grinding. We could continue with Man Eater, but I don't feel like it. Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines, just no, I don't feel like playing like that. Mass Effect 2. Baldur's Gate 3, that's a bit of thinking. Watch Dogs 2. What kind of driving? Mud Runners, Space Engineers. Hmm. Now bear with me here for a minute. I think this is just for today. I am actually going to boot up just for right now Neverwinter Nights Enhanced edition. I'm probably not going to read anything. Come over here, live. Go over here, here. System, sound, here. Yeah, I've actually Neverwinter Nights, Cable A. What's up with you, Cable? Fine, I'll switch you to Cable B input. Hey, Fleetfoot. I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah, I apologize, Fleetfoot. I'll fix that right now. Okay. Intermission. Yeah, I'm logging into it right now. Oh, that's a good one, Fleetfoot. That's a good one. Okay. Gameplay. Let's go with, where's that RPG tactical? Yeah, sorry for this, but is it one of those that you have to? At least there's something on screen. I'll go through all this again for y'all. System, sound. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out the sound for this thing. Neverwinter Night. Cable B. And of course, I'll probably have to change everything. Or is it because I got this sound and everything like low and usually this is pretty good. Y'all probably not getting any sound right now, are y'all? Y'all should be getting some sound. Yo, what's up? What's up, thing? Sounds. I've got headphones. No sound through cable A or B. Configure speaker. Stereo, okay. Now get your butt back here. Properties. Use this device enabled. Look, I paid for the license. Configure, okay. Properties. So, question. What do y'all know about Neverwinter Nights? It can be about any of the series. Or what do y'all know about Dungeons and Dragons in general? Fleetfoot, I know you know some things about it, but chat, just what do you know about Dungeons and Dragons? Event details. Do I actually have to reinstall this? Basically nothing. Update required. Is that what's going on? Because I use Dolby Atmos. for it to basically enhance the sound. Is that what's blocking it? Get updates, updating. So Dolby Atmos and everything. So Neverwinter Nights is the game that came after, I think, Baldur's Gate 2? Or was it Baldur's Gate? Well, anyways, I need to change this. Change the title to screen. Nights. The Wailing Death. S.001, The Wailing Death, Ep.001. Wailing Death, Ep.001. Rumors and cures. Rumors and... I'm just going to say rumors. So, as I was saying, Neverwinter Nights is basically the first 3D Dungeons and Dragons game. It was released on PC back in what was it? The early late 2000s. I remember this being like the first game I really got into. It released right around the same time as the Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Okay. Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. There were several editions of it done. It's got let's see. Do I got Neverwinter? Never. Nope. No. There were several editions of it done because there were DLCs released. Back then, DLCs were regarded as what people think of as expansion packs. Whole entire modules, like other adventures you would go on to do. You had like the main story, and then you had like these other places you would go to that were known as DLCs. Now, things like the famous Bethesda horse armor, which gave birth to today's skins, like you would do in Roblox. Say you would purchase like a different character model. No, for like $5, you would purchase like an entirely different land, a different adventure with like 10, 20 new spells, 30 new weapons, 5 new mounts, and a grand adventure that could take 20, 30, 40 hours to complete. Yeah. But there's like for Neverwinter Nights itself, officially, there's Neverwinter Nights official campaign, The Wailing Death, which takes place in the world of Faerun. Well, not the world, the land of Faerun, which itself is in the universe, quote unquote, of the Forgotten Realms. There are many, many, many worlds in Dungeons and Dragons, to the point where every single person and every single group plays in their own unique version. Because Dungeons and Dragons is actually a tabletop pen and paper role-playing game. You come together with your friends and all, and you play. Sometimes at your home, sometimes online, whatever. Sometimes at your local gaming shop. By the way, support your local gaming shop. I've been wanting to go to my local one, Night's Watch, for a long old while now. Come on, are you going to update or what? Fine, I won't. Uh, properties. Fine. I'll take the spatial sounds off. I wonder what's up with my sound here. You should be getting sound. Cable. But yeah, along with the main campaign, you have the critically acclaimed DLC / expansion pack, Shadows of Undrintide, and the kind of infamous Hordes of the Underdark. For those of y'all that are in the knowledge, the Underdark is where a lot of the evil creatures of Dungeons and Dragons reside. Primarily the Drow. It's not Drow, it's Drow, the black dark elves. The evil elves. Yeah, there is no sound. What's going on here? Oh well, there may just be no sound for this. It's mostly reading and everything, and most of it's just, let's go with new. And here we go, folks. I apologize, no sound. There should be sound. This is just bugging me. Audio. Stereo, cable A. Desktop audio device disabled. I wonder if you could do it with headphones. Well, anyways, what we're going to be doing is the main campaign for today. I apologize for no sound. I'm getting hit. It's like it's not recording any sound. I just switched it over to, like, let's see, audio, output, audio, hit rate, yeah, track, yeah. But anyways, yeah, Dungeons & Dragons is a high fantasy setting. By high fantasy, I mean powerful magic, swords, knights, wizards, evil warlocks, evil wizards, good wizards, intelligent dragons, intelligent animals, shape-shifting creatures. If it's fantasy, it's probably in there. Also, like steampunk, it's in there. What? I don't get it. Audio output. Video, yeah, Recording, we're on those tracks. I just don't understand. Replay, audio. Anyways, I just don't understand. But anyways, yeah, y'all get it. We'll get into it. So let's start with the prelude. Lady Erebeth herself has. Well, let's go with the Wailing Death. You find yourself at the center of intrigue, betrayal, and dark magic in Neverwinter Nights. Which actually, currently, Neverwinter Nights has lasted this long thanks to the community. It's actually one of the original MMOs where people just set up their own servers and everything and played. It's played for this long, and there's actually an actual official MMO called Neverwinter that's still going. So anyways, journey through dangerous cities, monsters monster-filled dungeons and deep into uncharted wilderness in search of the cure for a cursed plague ravaging the city of Neverwinter, also known as the City of Clocks, and the City of Many Skilled Hands, because they are basically it's a city of artisans there. The Wailing Death is the original campaign, taking place across 4 chapters and a prelude. It shows many of Neverwinter Nights' original features across many geographical areas, with a large variety of characters, quests, and villains. Developed by BioWare Corporation. So here's where it was when the game was originally released, back in 2002. The level of your character range, which you will go through, your character goes through levels in D&D to show how far they've progressed, is level 1 to 20. In normal D&D play, well, back then, I think this is going on a 3rd edition ruling, because the rule set has evolved over time. This is on 3rd edition. Previously, the most popular, before this, was 2E, which was a lot of math. This just dumbed it down. My favorite one, currently, right now, we're in 5E, and we're, like, going into 6E because of a, Wizards of the Coast kind of wants to make a lot of more money off of it, and they changed the orc, the original licensing agreement that says Dungeons and Dragons, the 3rd edition and all, could be used for whatever, and they're making it Dungeons and Dragons 1. No. 5th edition's kind of popular right now because it's more roleplay than roleplay. That don't make sense. I totally understand. I didn't get it at first. But 3.5 is basically the joke in Dungeons and Dragons community is if you want to do it, there's a rule set for it. There's a rule book out there for it. But anyways, your starting level, you start out at level 1. The number of players this campaign, this story is meant to be for, is level 1 through 4. The language this particular campaign supports is English, French, German, Spanish, Italian, and Polish. I don't feel like reading all this, but I'll pause here. You can pause the video if you want to read all this, which I will be doing when it comes to interacting with people and looking at items and everything, because this is back in the early 2000s. It was not entirely all that common. In fact, it was rather rare for games to actually have voiceover dialogue or even voice actors for NPCs. You actually had to purchase something called a sound card for your computer to get audio. Believe it or not. Not just a graphics card. A graphics card. Boy, I remember what was it when you just had when a 10 gigs on a graphics card was like crap. That's good. Like you'll never need more than that. You'll never need more than 8 megabytes of RAM ever again for memory. Anybody remember that one? Anyways, let's start. In the prelude, I'll pause here and let y'all read this. I know it's a bit annoying y'all don't got sound, but Wait. I'm a talker. But Dungeons and Dragons, yeah, it's full of lore. Let's play. Now, we can select a pre-made character or create our own. I'm going to create my own. Now, this is an old game. And as you can see, we've got our character sheet right here. So, we've got the info about us. We've got strength and all. We've got skills, feats, spells. So, we're going to go into gender. Now, this is an old game, and it doesn't reflect current day, quote-unquote, opinions. We've got male and female. I'm going to play as male, since I'm playing a female in my other one. Race. We have dwarves, elves, gnomes, halflings, half-elf, or half-orc, and human. I think I will choose human. And for sub-race, I would go... let's see. What are the Faeronian dragons that like to talk so much? Brass or bronze? Oh. It is possible in Dungeons & Dragons for races, which we would actually call species, to crossbreed because of magic. Just never let Chris Pine be your bard because things will get bad. Reference to last year's D&D movie. Well, it can't be as bad as the third Dungeons and Dragons movie. Y'all remember that with the quote-unquote mind flayer, the quote-unquote illithid? Yeah. So, basically these are the portraits that will represent kind of our character. Give me Jeremy Irons over a dramatic Disney Disney, but cartoon villain any day of the week from the first Dungeons and Dragons movie. The second one, what was it? Wrath of the Dragon God. That was pretty good in my opinion for a a low budget D&D movie. It had 2 dragons in it. A white dragon and a Draco-Lich. So, what character? We picked human. Hey, look. I got a cat in here. And I actually use this for a Wimmick. They claim it's a Wimmick, but we all know it's actually a cat. But we are looking for a male that well, I am looking for basically a red-headed male. He also chewed the dragons. And you want to know what? They chewed back too finally. They just said they had enough. But admit it, every time he spoke, he stole the scene. Jeremy Irons stole the scene as Count, Viscount, whatever his name was. I never caught his name, never cared as much. I just liked his acting. At first I thought, oh, no. But the more I got into it, yeah, This is what the DM would have the big bad villain do at the table. He would exposition. He would just say, he just throw off. He'd be a caricature of himself. Oh. The tongue stuck out emoji, that is a kind of a thing of Fleetfoot's and also myself. That is well, Fleetfoot, you can explain. Fleetfoot, care to explain why you're using the raspberry? The tongue stuck out emoji. I already know, and it's basically kind of my thing too. It's like when I go lol at an end of a sentence sometimes. And ooh, I would pick that if I was doing a female bard, but I don't much mind it. Use emojis as much as you want. Use insulting emojis because, in my opinion, emojis just, they're really, yeah. Fleetfoot, Fleetfoot's a furry, and he has basically a cat persona, a cat fursona, and it's just kind of, you know, like how cats have a on occasion have their tongue stuck out. That's called bleeping. He's bleeping. Hmm. Oh man, if I'd known this one was here, I'd use it. I'm gonna have to remake that character. Because my other one is because I've got one with the horns. This one would have been perfect, and I could use the black. Uh. Yeah, furries are more than welcome here. Most of the people I know are actually furries. Actually, is it? Ooh, Rakshasa! Yes, everyone is welcome. Until they start being cruel, I would say. Mean is different than cruel. Bigoted people, I will try to educate, and I hope everybody in chat will try to educate. But if people aren't willing to learn and keep being insulting and insistent and belligerent, they are not welcome. Basically, don't rock the boat. Be nice. No. Oh yeah, Sooty. The Sooty I keep going on about in chat, that's Fleetfoot's cat. She's basically, I've kind of adopted her as the channel mascot. It's me and Fleetfoot have this whole thing about his cat. Uh oh, if only no, I would like some clothing, please. Hmm. Maybe. What is that Final Fantasy character doing in here? What is it, Vash Valentine? You know, the one with the cloak and the red scarf and that uses the gun. What's he doing in here? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, no. Hey, where's the one I often use? That one would work. Did I not download that one? What's Warcraft doing in here? Kobolds. Minotaurs. Wait. I was saying, like, wait, that's a fat Minotaur? That I'm like, no. That's a hairy Minotaur off the hairy cows. Okay, there's it. Where's the one I often do, like that gormless looking one that's just like he's seen some stuff. Okay, no. Did I download it? If not, I'm going back to that elf. Apologies this is taking so long, but I really enjoy creating characters. Tandem? I may use Tandem. From a Dragonlance. I don't find the one I'm looking for. Okay, we're in the Elven section. Come on. Okay, I could use that one. Orcs. You sure about the D&D? I thought that was Warcraft about going full gnome. What you don't want to do is go full halfling. Because then you're going to be picking everybody's pockets. Yeah, I am not seeing it. I guess I did not download that. Went to the orcs. Oh well, we'll just use Tandem. Tandem being basically the main character of the D&D setting of Dragonlance. You can't tell me otherwise. Well, I would say it's his dwarven mentor? Oh, what's the dwarf's name? I forget, basically the one that, like, the very first character you read of in the Dragonlance series. Despite the picture, we're going to go with full dwarf. I understand because what is it? Buren in the Halfling Gem series. Yeah, Flit Fireforge. But Buren in the Streams of Silver when he's going back with the company of the Hall, going to reclaim and find his hall, the hall of his clan, going after the Shadow Dragon, jumping off the cliff with a lit barrel of a gunpowder blasting powder. It's not gunpowder because they specifically use that kind of powder to mine with. With it lit. Yeah, don't go full dwarf. Okay, so we picked our alignment. So, okay. We picked our class. Our class is basically what we can do. What we are. Barbarians are often regarded as dumb, strong idiots. Often superstitious. I disagree with that because they're actually rather intelligent. Bards are often regarded as lecherous party leaders who are basically can talk their way into and out of just about anything. And mostly get the party in trouble because they're often the leader of the party. Clerics they're the priests. They're basically there to cast healing spells and what else are priests good for? Oh, resurrecting you after if you not if, but when the party screws up. Druids, they cast nature spells. They talk to animals. Yeah, Wolfgar is proof barbarians aren't just dumb muscle brutes. They're dumb muscle brutes that can learn. Yeah, but joking aside, I like the idea of a barbarian who can match wits with rogues and is as intelligent as wizards. They're just often disregarded because of the way they choose to live, like druids in nature. But druids, they talk to animals, they're kind of hippies. They kind of don't like being around the cities and towns. Your fighter, basically sword and board, dual wielding, or your dual wielders, your weapon masters, your soldiers, your archers. Any new player that can't pick a class. Monk. Goku from a Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta from Dragon Ball. Krillin from Dragon Ball. Jackie Chan. Bruce Lee. These guys will kick your butt without needing to even kick your butt. They'll mental jujitsu. They'll mentally kick your butt with martial arts without laying a hand on you. But yeah, these are your martial artists. You're kind of like your well, no, I was going to say ninja, but we'll get there. Paladins. In this era, forgive the phrase, they're lawful stupid. They're starting not to be lawful stupid, but they have a code of conduct they cannot break unless they become a different class. They are sworn to their god to behave in a certain manner and to act a certain way against certain people of certain alignments. They cast spells. They're holy warriors in a sense. And they can, forgive me for saying this, if you're young, close your ears, they can be entirely douchebags. They are lawful stupid. Nobody really likes playing these guys during third edition. It's right around 3.5 and 4th edition, they start getting a lot better. Rangers, these are more your bowmen. These are your hunters. These are your scouts. These are the people that have that basically get a pet. They can tame dogs, wolves, tigers, bears. Oh my, dinosaurs, dire wolves, saber-toothed tigers. Dinosaurs. Yes, dinosaurs exist in a Dungeons & Dragons. Woolly mammoth. Woolly rhinos. Sometimes even some draconic creatures. Rogues. Thieves. Burglars. Pickpockets. Just if you want it stolen, broken into, pickpocketed, or just anything dealing with the illegality of something, it's a rogue. Sorcerer. A sorcerer is a spellcaster. Basically, a sorcerer is a wizard that basically makes something happen with belief. Just make supernatural shit happen by belief. A wizard is a spellcaster, and the way to explain a wizard is a sorcerer that makes something happen by knowing it'll happen. By knowing how to make it happen. Wizards have to study things to know how to produce effect. Sorcerers just know how to make the magic happen. And further on down, you just have prestigious classes, which I will not be taking, because I like dedicating myself to one class, which is a wizard. I used to go with sorcerer for a while until I learned I couldn't learn the other spells. So we're going to go with sorcerer. Alignment. I'm sticking with lawful neutral. I'd go true neutral, but there's no such thing as true neutral. Dungeons & Dragons works on a 9 alignment axes, which I do not like. I prefer Palladium's Palladium Games alignment system. But you got from lawful good, true good, chaotic good, lawful neutral, true neutral, chaotic neutral, lawful evil, neutral evil, chaotic evil. And I don't like the lawful, and I don't like the chaotic. I don't like good. I don't like the evil argument. Because who are we judging all this on? Whose moral system are we judging this on? Because all this may not be my moral system, and it may not be yours. Whose laws are we abiding by? Are we abiding by your country's laws? Or my country's laws? See the problem here? The philosophical problem we're having? But for the game's sake, I'm going to go with lawful neutral. Abilities. As I said, when it came to the wizard, a wizard studies things to make the magical effect happen. So, to study, we need intelligence. For our character, I like talking. I like talking my way into situations. Well, I like talking my way out of situations, which I mostly talk myself into. So, charisma, as you can see, just read here, governs what we basically our speech and everything, how people like us. And I'm going to need wisdom. Strength, basically how much we can carry and how hard we hit. Dexterity is basically reflexes, agility, balance. Constitution is basically our health and everything. And in my opinion, when it comes to 4E, if you don't... I am not a wizard. My name's not Harry. And I'm not entirely a wizard. Well, actually, yes, technically speaking, I'm not a wizard just yet. I'm a wizard's apprentice. Because in previous editions, you weren't a wizard until, like, level 5. Until you learned, like, level 2, level 3 spells. No, Fleetfoot, I'm not a wizard yet. But actually, in previous editions, you didn't start out with any levels. You were level 0. But yeah, Constitution is basically your general health, how easy you are to resist diseases and poisons. And in my opinion, at least in 3.5 and earlier editions, a wizard should not start out with a Constitution anything higher than an 8. Same goes for strength and dexterity. A wizard should be a megamind, be frail as hell. Well, maybe not even have this much charisma, but it won't let me bump intelligence up any higher. You want to know? Let's bump that up and go with wisdom. No. Just bump that up. So we're a klutz. We are a frail weakling. But we're kind of a charmer. We kind of know a thing or two. And dang, are we book learned. Packages. this is something that Dungeons and Dragons has basically done away with. Packages are a way of customizing your character class. You could just pick this and go along with it, and the game will just give you what you want. If you wanted to level up to be a Pale Master, you just pick this and be done with it. But I'm actually going to go to Configure Package. That way I can distribute my points myself. So I want 2 points in concentration. I want to be able to craft my armor. I want to be able to modify my weapons. I want to bluff. Excuse me. I want to be able to disable traps, intimidate, put one in there. Here, 4 points in lore, open lock, persuade, search. And all of these are skills that basically, like listen, you're listening to things. Lore, you actually can research. You can find things, you know things. Opening lock, you can open things. These are just what you can do. Spellcraft. I may not put anything in there. Identify spells to perform. No, I'm not even going to put anything into spellcraft. I keep putting it in there, but no. Tumble, yes, to avoid a tax of opportunity, because I tend to be one of those wizards who just gets in the middle of things. If y'all have seen my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Plays, yeah, that's how I tend to play. Okay, where's that lore? Lore can only go up to 4, so I'll put in concentrations. Okay. Now, feats. Feats are basically also kind of like abilities, but they're like they're either trained or inherent. For me, I'm going to go weapon proficiency simple. That way I can take my favorite weapon, the sling, and I always usually take strong soul, not for the +1 for fortitude and will, but for the +1 bonus. Any bonus save is great, but versus death magic. Because there's very few things that in this game that affords bonuses towards death saves towards death magic I haven't encountered. And I think, and this is specializations. You can specialize in illusion magic, conjuration magic, which is like summoning things, necromancy, which I object to that word in this context, divination, which is just divining things, enchantment. But I'm going to be a generalist, which is now known as a universalist. Pick that. Now I'm going to pick my spells, so automatically burning hands. Persistent blade, protection from alignment, grease, color spray, identify not right now, magic armor. How long does this last? Duration an hour plus a level. True strike. Now over here, I don't have to pick anything unless if I was picked a sorcerer, I would have to choose 4 of these, but I'm not. But I don't, since I'm a wizard, I get all these. If I was a sorcerer, I would only be able to pick 2 of these. But since I'm a wizard, I get to pick, what, 7 of these? And now, my familiar. My familiar is basically an animal companion, but not as cool as but not as a durable or, I would say functional, but it's more functional than a, not as combat worthy as a druid's or as a ranger's combat companion, animal companion. For me, I'm gonna go take a panther. I'm gonna go name it Sooty. For my opinion, the panther is the best out of all these because we got an eyeball, a smaller cousin of the eye tyrant, the beholder. We have a pseudo dragon. I would take the pseudo dragon, but dang, is it annoying! We got the fairy dragon. It's even more annoying. We have the raven. It's kind of annoying. The pixie, super annoying. Ice mephit. It's not bad, but still annoying. Fire mephit, still annoying. The imp, I will not associate with. I take the hellhound, but it's kind of a demon. We have the panther, and we got the bat. I'm taking the panther. Because it's basically a rogue. It's got disappear, it's got like a multi-attack. You can hide. I can use it to I can actually possess it to sneak around. See, it's got sneak attack, evasion, weapon finesse. Doesn't have any spells though. Now to customize the actual character. We can have tattoos, which I'm not going for. We could be rather large, but I'm gonna go for this. It's for the head. What kind of head are we having? No, I've got to have a beard. Not that kind of beard. That is a spiffing twiddler. Yeah, it's Kitty! Oh, not that kind of twiddler. Yeah, I'll go for that. Clothes. Ooh. No, no. That's a collar, but no. I'll go for the black and gold. Hair color. Yeah, that should be good. Gart Winden. No. It will be one of the very first D&D characters I had is Awamel. Taqualirlant. Age? 42. Not doing a background. Never do. Thought it finished up. I wish y'all could hear this voice. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This voice right here is done by George Ledoux. Male neutral warrior. He's kind of have like a cult following. He's done a lot of voices, especially in BattleTech. And a lot of more games from the 2000s. But he's a pretty great guy. So I'm going to go with male neutral warrior. I just wish y'all could hear it. Let's play. I'm just going to skip this. And here we are. On the Neverwinter Academy. Don't look a damn thing like Tanim. I think we kind of fudged our ID to get in. You think? First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the crafting skill. I'm going to modify this. Well, actually, what this actually is a cleric's robe. This is a wizard's robe. I do not like the look of the wizard's robe. So I am going to modify this. I can make it a wizard's robe, but I don't really like the look of that. I could do a coat with vest. This is actually a mod, by the way. But I would prefer overcoat with chainmail because what idiot doesn't go out adventuring with what doesn't even look like protection? A chain shirt is suitable enough. And we succeeded. It looks like we've got armor on. I'm satisfied. Actually, kind of look a little bit like Harry Dresden from the Dresden Files, to be honest. A club. Learn. Learn. Can't learn that. Learn. See, these are spells, spell scrolls, and I just learned almost all of them. All of them. Sorcerers cannot do that. Neither can clerics. I think clerics can to an extent, but I don't quote me on that. Now, excuse me, I gotta rearrange my inventory. There's a method to this madness. There's a reason for these raisins, but I don't know what these raisins are for this reason. No, you should be down here. I will not be using any of these. As a matter of fact, I am going to cheat. So I just hit the tilde in debug mode 1. DM underscore. No. DM underscore all spells. I think it's with an S. 1. Success. And and also I'm going to bring up Wiimod. Neverwinter. Enhanced edition, and I'm going to hit play. And I'm going to go. And I'm going to go control 1, unlimited health, control unlimited ammo, and control 1, 2, 3, unlimited health, unlimited ammo, unlimited items. Apologies for no sound, folks, but you're going to be hearing my voice. Bring that back up. As a matter of fact, to help y'all, so we're in the same boat, there's game options, sound. There we go, there we go, there we go. And there we go. That back up to 3D bias. I have no sound. Now I'm going to drive myself insane because I'm one of those people who cannot stand the quiet. Well, I can't stand the silence, and this is going to drive me nuts. And immediately I'm going to save. I'm going to save it here. WD Wailing Death. So, here's our character sheet. And we are unarmed, attack bonus. And immediately I'm going to clear this out. Yeah, this is character prep. Kind of different look from a Baldur's Gate, eh? Sign, detect mode on. Wizard. Summon a sooty. She kept the bed and I had to sleep in the floor for quite a few nights while I was here. Okay, keep that open. Keep those open. Assign spells. Now you see, I have a Bard spell, Paladin, Ranger. This is actually epic spells. Sorcerer, Druid, Cleric. Where's the Wizard? Wizard spells are actually under a Sorcerer spells. Come in here. There are actually 9 levels of spells. That is actually part of a Faerunian lore, Forgotten Realms lore, because there actually used to be higher levels of spells. But the goddess of magic said no, you can only go to this level. You can only go this high in the level of spells. After somebody tried to try to knock her off her throne as goddess of magic with a certain by using a 10th level spell that they invented. Ooh, good. Time stop. I'll just use that right there. Okay, so hit B to open up my spells. And as a wizard, I actually have to prepare my spells. I can only cast Burning Hands once a day. Once before I have to rest. I can only do a cast Persistent Blade once a day before I have to rest. So I'm going to get rid of these. Yeah, and I'm going to get rid of these. Okay, and electric, electric, electric. Persistent Blade. And I come over here, and I'm going to click Rest. Unlike the pen and paper and all, and especially a Pathfinder, which is a different take on Dungeons and Dragons, resting here just takes only a few seconds. So I am going to open up my spellbook again, and I'm going to drag this to here and this to here. Of course, I could just open a this and do here and do any spell I want. But what I really want is time stop. Yes, I'm cheating. I'm well aware of that. So let me get a drink here, because I am going to be talky. Ugh. Just for my own sake. So we walk out. Then we meet one of the tutorial people. Hello, I'm right here. Hello. Pavel! Yeah, once I get this all up and running, I'll probably replay all this. Finally, you're awake. I was afraid you're going to sleep all day. Yeah. The instructors do work you hard here. Yeah, your name's Pavel. You're one of the new recruits. You arrived at the academy. I never caught it. Pavel arrived today. Not today in real life, but today in the game. That morning. And yes, I am Awamel Taqualirlant. Yes, I am he. I am he that you speak of. Yes, and it is true what they say about me, that the lady Arabeth herself extended an invitation to me. You've never heard of anyone being invited to train here before? People are begging to get in? Yes, it is actually a great honor and privilege to serve here. To be invited here. To serve Neverwinter? I wouldn't say serve, but I came when they called. Yes, look, I don't want to brag. I don't like to brag. I don't like to boast. But it wasn't that easy for you to get in, huh? So you and your brother work on a nearby farm, huh? And you decided to come when the Lady Arabeth called for heroes, huh? Yeah, the people here are suffering, so, and you wanted it, and I see you did want to help. I totally understand that. Lucky you arrived before they sealed the gates. Quarantine, huh? You are lucky you got accepted into the academy. Don't know what you would do out on the street with the plague. Yeah. Barely able to hold order out there from when I came. I myself don't know much about the plague. I do agree. I haven't heard of a plague like this in quite a while. Yes, I am actually kind of just doing conversation. Y'all can read it while doing this, but you can get the hint of the conversation while I'm just responding. Whole city's locked down, huh? No one allowed in or out? Even by a magical means? Curious. Oh, yeah. I've actually have gone through a similar quarantine in my homeland, similarly, and I for quite a number of years, in fact, and it was not pleasant. The we actually quarantined ourselves, and our militia was not involved, but it was difficult on us. It actually affected our culture. Uh, More bodies piling up in the street. Ugh. Yes, I have heard rumors of a possible rebellion myself, but I no. My own country has my own land is even thinking about that, even after our own plague. But cannot your own healers and clerics do anything to help? Yeah, a lot of people do give up hope. Your medicines are not helping? That is weird. Because our medicines actually worked. Though it took quite a while and there are still holdouts. But our medicine actually worked for us. Not we did not even need the prayers and intervention of our gods to for ours, even though it is still gripping my land. Yeah, this city actually does need heroes. Quite an odd name for a plague, the Wailing Death. Working and curing it right now. What can you tell me anything about this, say, Wailing Death, you call it? Piling up in the streets, huh? Hmm. Well, I have heard rumors of this cure, but what can you tell me about it? I doubt a woman of the Lady Arabeth standing in stature would withhold a cure of such magnitude like this for herself. If anything, with a reputation such as hers, she would seek to get it out as quickly as possible. Is there anything else I that you wish to divulge? Just anything anything you want to talk about? I'm a very good listener. Anything you want to get off your chest? Tips on adventuring, hmm? Ooh, equipment, huh? I am rather lacking. I came here rather swiftly and didn't really have time to pack it was rather the note I received was of rather great urgency. Well, I bid you good day. Yes, I actually do need to speak with him. I will say hello to him. Yeah, I'm not going to really read these. If I'm silenced because I'm reading what they're saying, but I'm going to try to keep this more on my end conversational. No offense. Please do not take this as offense, Bim, but I have already had a number of adventures, and I am well. I am basically a seasoned adventurer, and I am well aware of how to handle myself. Thank you. Hope to see you later this evening at the feast. Oleg. I was hoping to talk to you. Actually, yes, I have come to get myself some supplies. Nah, we can't. Can you imagine the title they would give me and the disrepute on the place? Like, what are they teaching them over there? Well, you'd be surprised. There was this a battle I was a part of once. The entire opposition came down through the hills, rather nothing but their small clothes. That was quite a shock. They even had a sideline cheer, had their wives cheering on, and ooh, the things I saw over there. Districts. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you. Look, I already know how my look, I need no help when it comes to finding my things. No, we don't. Ooh. I would actually like to see what you have to purchase, though. Yes. So, I do not wish to have this. I do not wish to have this. Or this. I will examine protective garments such as these or protect a clumsy assistant. I feel like I'm being made fun of here, Oleg. Do not want the wizard's robe. I'll keep that. Backup spells are backup spell scrolls are always handy. But I am feeling I'm being made fun of here. Let's see, 64. Ice. Cure moderate. Not going to purchase any of that because I can get those for free. Only thing I think I'd be interested. There's a few things I'd be interested here. Uh, color spray. Nice. Color spray and burning hands. Ew, five's a solid number. Yep. Color spray. Burning hands. Protection from alignment. Up. See you later at the feast, Oleg. Do 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 do. Oseyo, Berna. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am Awamel, correct. I ask some questions. What can you tell me about the Wailing Death? Little stop the affliction from spreading, though it is bred mistrust here amongst the people. Lady Arabeth does her best to keep the peace, but the rumors are beginning to fly. People suspect some dark evil. This would be great with music. Some of the Tell me about Lady Arabeth. Lady Arabeth, the Tilmarand. People like to go to Tilmarande, but it's actually the Tilmarand. Is a paladin. Actually, the D Tilmarand is what got me for the tall. For the name here. For Awamels. She may be young, but she has already proven her courage and devotion to both Neverwinter and Tyr. Tyr's actually a god in this setting. Well, in my opinion, a lowercase g instead of the big case G. Lord Nasher Alagondar himself, which is actually the current ruler of Neverwinter, has given Lady Arabeth the task of saving Neverwinter from the Wailing Death. She's actually here at the Academy right now in the Southern Assembly Hall. Once you've finished your training, you can go meet her. Where can I go to complete my training? Just head through the exit in the southwest corner of this room. The Academy training rooms are all in the hall way beyond. Do you know anything about a cure to the plague? So you have heard the rumors as well. You should focus on your studies and not idle gossip. Lady Arabeth is no doubt seeking a cure, but there has been no official word, and spreading rumors about a cure being stored here at the Academy is dangerous. It draws unwanted attention. The people are desperate for a cure, so desperate that they may even attack the Academy itself if they feel we have one. Nope. I would say goodbye. And folks, I'm sorry to say this. What? Oh, good. Sooty's still here. But I'm going to have to call it quits. Sorry about all this, folks. Things have gotten screwed up again. But I'd like to say this is the end of the video. This is the end of the stream. My head is hurting way too much to continue. So I'm not going to do the usual stuff, but this may offend some people. I apologize for that, but hey, if you don't like it, you don't gotta watch me. But God bless y'all. Take that in whatever way you want. God bless y'all. God keep y'all. God go with y'all. I'll catch y'all on the bounce. Until next time. Later.